Imagine living in the very heart of Europe. To the north lies Germany, to the west France, to the south Italy, and to the east Austria. Throughout history, these powerful nations have fought some of the bloodiest wars the world has ever seen. Napoleon marched across the continent. The First World War devastated Europe. The Second World War destroyed entire cities and claimed millions of lives. Yet right in the middle of all this chaos sat one small country that somehow avoided becoming a battlefield. That country is Switzerland. How did a nation surrounded by powerful armies remain independent for more than 200 years without joining a major international war? Was it because of its mountains, its banks, or is there a much deeper story hidden beneath the snow-covered Alps? Today, we're uncovering the fascinating truth behind Switzerland's extraordinary neutrality. Ironically, Switzerland wasn't always a peaceful nation. In fact, its story began with war. More than 700 years ago, the land we now know as Switzerland was made up of small mountain communities constantly threatened by powerful rulers. In 1291, 3 of these communities formed a defensive alliance to protect their freedom. That alliance slowly expanded into a confederation, and over the following centuries, Swiss soldiers became some of the most feared warriors in Europe. Their discipline and fighting skills earned them an unmatched reputation, and kings across Europe competed to hire Swiss mercenaries. Even today, the Pope's personal bodyguards at the Vatican are still the famous Swiss Guard. But everything changed in 1515 when Swiss forces suffered a devastating defeat at the Battle of Marignano. That single defeat forced Swiss leaders to rethink their future. Instead of seeking power through conquest, they gradually embraced a different path, one that would shape their nation forever. The true birth of Swiss neutrality came after Europe had been torn apart by the Napoleonic Wars. By 1815, the continent was exhausted, and Europe's great powers gathered at the Congress of Vienna to redraw the political map. Rather than dividing Switzerland among the surrounding empires, they made a remarkable decision. They officially recognized Switzerland as a permanently neutral state. This wasn't simply a gift to the Swiss people. It served the interests of every major European power. A neutral Switzerland acted as a buffer zone in the middle of Europe, reducing the risk of conflict between neighboring countries. From that moment onward, neutrality became more than a foreign policy. It became a fundamental part of Swiss national identity. But neutrality did not mean weakness, and this is where many people misunderstand Switzerland. Unlike many neutral countries, Switzerland has never relied on others for its defense. Instead, it built one of the strongest defensive systems in the world. Military service has long been compulsory for many Swiss men, creating a large reserve force ready to defend the country if necessary. Roads were designed to transform into military airstrips within hours. Bridges and tunnels were engineered so they could be destroyed to slow invading armies. During the Cold War, Switzerland built thousands of bunkers capable of sheltering a large portion of its population. Hidden throughout the mountains are military fortifications carved directly into solid rock. The message has always been simple. Switzerland does not seek war, but anyone who tries to invade will pay an enormous price. Neutrality works because it is protected by strength, not by hope. That strategy faced its greatest challenge during the Second World War. By 1939, Nazi Germany had begun conquering Europe at an astonishing pace. Poland fell. France collapsed. Austria had already been annexed. Italy joined the Axis powers. Switzerland suddenly found itself almost completely surrounded by countries controlled by Hitler and his allies. Many believed invasion was only a matter of time, yet it never happened. Why? There is no single answer. Switzerland's mountainous landscape made invasion extremely difficult, while its military planned to retreat into the Alps and wage a long, costly defensive war if attacked. At the same time, Switzerland remained economically valuable, serving as an important financial and trading center. Germany also faced far greater military priorities elsewhere. Whatever the combination of reasons, Switzerland managed to survive one of history's deadliest conflicts without becoming occupied, preserving its neutrality while nearly all of Europe was consumed by war. When World War II ended, Switzerland continued following the same path. It chose not to join military alliances such as NATO, preferring instead to focus on diplomacy, humanitarian work, and international cooperation. Today, the city of Geneva hosts some of the world's most important international organizations, including the United Nations European Headquarters, the International Committee of the Red Cross, and numerous peace negotiations between countries that refuse to speak directly with one another. Switzerland has built a global reputation not through military power, but through trust, stability, and diplomacy. Its neutrality allows it to serve as a mediator during international crises. making it one of the most respected diplomatic nations in the world. So why has Switzerland remained out of major international wars for more than 2 centuries? The answer isn't simply the Alps or the banks or even luck. It's the result of geography, history, military preparedness, diplomacy, and a national commitment to neutrality that has been carefully maintained for generations. While empires rose and fell, while borders changed and conflicts reshaped the world, Switzerland followed a different path, one built on defending itself without seeking conquest. But as global tensions continue to rise and modern conflicts become increasingly complex, one question remains: can Switzerland remain neutral forever? Only time will tell. If you enjoyed discovering the hidden history behind one of the world's most fascinating countries, subscribe to Atlas Archive for more documentaries exploring the geography, history, and political mysteries that continue to shape our world. And at last, thanks for watching. If you are still in it, then you are the most loyal viewers of this channel. So subscribe this and watch our other videos by visiting our channel. Hope you will do good things.